Hello everyone, welcome to the next class on the probability and statistics. Today we will discuss about how we can find the mean and variance of the beta distribution of the second kind. Myself Dr. Garg, working in the School of Mathematics, Thapar Institute, India. What we have discussed in the last lectures are there. In mathematics, we know the beta functions or the beta integral is defined like by here. Either you can integrate from the 0 to 1 over this function, else you can integrate from 0 to infinity of this function. So based on these two functions or based on these two integral, the PDFs are stated corresponding to this is called as the beta function of the first kind, and if you take the beta function like this way, then it is called as the beta distribution of the second kind. And we have discussed about that how we can find the PDF of the first kind and the second kind, like here the beta distribution of the first kind, the probability density function is this, and we have discussed also the mean and variances in our last class. Now in this lecture we will see how you can find the mean and variance of this distribution, that is any of the random variable x having the beta distribution of second kind when its PDF is defined like here over the domain 0 to infinity, and it is denoted by x. This means this is follows x follow beta distribution of the second kind with the parameter m comma n. Now our target is to find the mean and the variances of this x, and we know how you can find the mean and variances, that is by using this formula ex and ex square and so on. So you can see we can we have to find the value of the ex and we have to find the value of the ex square firstly. So we can start in journal, we can start from the e of x raised to power r. So when r is 1, that's the mean. When r is 2, that will be my e of x square. So we can start from here, that is over the domain is 0 to infinity, x of r, f of x. We can substitute the value of the f of x here, and you can see this is 1 upon this part is my constant, so it can be taken outside. This x raised to power r and x raised to power m minus 1, this is a common, so we can club them. So once you will club them, you will get here. Now if you think about, again this is the beta, again this is the form, but you can see this is the m and here m is this, and here m plus n. So it means if I add plus r and minus r in this case, then what will happen? This is nothing here. So now if you compare them with the beta distribution again, so you can see this is my m, so this is my m, and this is now my n. So what is that? This integration is nothing but my, and you know this is the formula for the beta function. So here m, this is m plus n is there. So once it is m plus n, you can see this is the m, this is the n, so this is the beta of the mn. So m plus n is there. Now how you can open this beta function? All of you know that beta function of mn is nothing but this. So you can see I can open this formula as of this m gamma function of n divided by gamma function of m plus n. Similarly for here. So after that you can see m plus n will be cancelled out. So the remaining term will be my here, provided n will be greater than of the r. Now once we will substitute the value of the r is 1, you can see in this case r is 1 and in this case r is 2. So once it will be r is 1, so that means n will be greater than 1. So we can substitute r is 1 here. So it will be my gamma of n plus 1, n minus 1 and so on. Now how you can open the gamma function of the x? So if x is my integer, so how you can open them? It will be nothing but my x minus 1 factorial. But if x is not integer, then you have to open like here. Therefore by using this formula we can open them. M plus 1 is nothing but m of m gamma function of n, and how you can open this n is gamma function of the n minus 1 and say. So this will be cancelled out. So what is the remaining? M upon n minus 1 is there. So that is n is greater than 1, otherwise it will be negative. Similarly, in order to find x square, you have to substitute r here as a 2. You can here again using this formula. So you can see m plus 2 and m. So I can write here as m plus 1 m and gamma function of the m. Similarly for this and so on. So you can see this is for this part, and gamma function of the n you can open in terms of the n minus 2 here. So it will be cancelled out, this will be cancelled out. So the remaining part will be my here, provided n is greater than 2. So once you are finding ex and ex square, therefore mean is my m upon n minus 1, variance is this. You can substitute the value of the ex square here, and after the simplify you can see m upon n minus 1, you can take it common from both sides, and after the simplification you will get this as the expression. So this is the mean of the gamma distribution, this is the variance of the mean of the beta distribution, this is the mean of the beta distribution of the second kind. So what is the conclusion behind that? If you have the beta distribution of the second kind this type, then the mean is nothing but m upon n minus 1 and the variance is here. So all of you know that beta distribution has two unknown parameters m and n, and you can see the mean and variances all are depending on here. So this is a simple quiet proof of the beta distribution of the second kind. If you want to find some more videos on the distribution function, you can simply go through my channel name Dr. Harish Garg, and the playlist name is distribution function, where you can find the mean and variance of the binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, geometric distribution, exponential, normal, and all others are there. And all of you can find it through the channel name Dr. Harish Garg, or the link is here. You can like this video if you want. Then best of luck students, happy luck.